So secure is a word that has multiple meanings. The first meaning could refer to fastening or tying something firmly. And the second meaning can refer to being safe and protected. So remember that whenever you hear or read a word that has more than one meaning, you can usually figure out the meaning by thinking about how the word is used in context. So I'm going to read a scenario to you, and I want you to decide if secure means fastened or tied firmly, or it means safe and protected. Let's take a look. Robin's puppy Buster is lost and scared. Suddenly, Buster hears Robin calling him. He runs to her, and she scoops him up. Buster snuggles in her arms, happy and secure. In this scenario, what does the word secure mean? Does it mean fastened or tied firmly, or safe and protected? If you have someone next to you, you can turn and talk or think to yourself. Right. When Robin scoops Buster up, now that he is secure, he feels safe and protected. Let's look at the next word. The word is thoroughly. Thoroughly means completely. These two words are synonyms. They have a very similar meaning. Here's an example. I have searched my entire room thoroughly to look for the missing book. So at the end of this word, you'll recognize that suffix ly, and we've talked about that several times, and that means done in a certain way. So when ly is added to the end of thorough, it makes a new word, thoroughly, which means in a thorough way or completely. When you do something thoroughly, you do it completely and very carefully. You're not taking shortcuts, and you're not leaving anything undone. For example, if you're working on your homework and you do this homework assignment very thoroughly, then you're going through the homework assignment very carefully and completely. You take your time and you do your very best work. You're not rushing just to get the work completed. Another example, take a look at this young man cleaning up his bedroom. Let's say you did a project, right? And you got out a lot of supplies. I think of Bryn in this example and digging out all of the papers and the markers and the scissors and the glue. If you clean up your room or the area thoroughly after a project, you're going to put all of those materials away right where you found them. The last word that we're going to look at on day one is indignant. We can also think of the word indignantly, where we're adding that ly suffix. Indignant means to become angry. You're becoming angry because you feel insulted or unfairly treated. If something is done indignantly, then it's done in an indignant way, in a way that shows you are angry because you feel insulted or unfairly treated. So feeling indignant, I think that all of us feel indignant at times, especially when we think we've been treated unfairly. So I know this is an example of something that's happened to me. This is kind of a silly example, but it's true. One day when I was at the grocery store, I'm standing in line for the deli, right? We've all done this before. No one took a number because nobody saw the little machine there with all the little tabs to pull off. So we're all waiting, we're taking our turns ordering, we're all in the order that we arrived. Then here comes the crazy lady with the shopping cart who's clearly in a hurry. She comes up to the deli counter much later than me, and she tells them that it's her turn. She's next in line. I felt indignant or angry because she was taking her turn before me unfairly, and I may have stared at her in an indignantly way. When something makes you feel indignant, you might respond indignantly or in a way that shows that you are insulted or angry. You may use an indignant tone of voice or put an indignant expression on your face. I know the lady with the shopping cart at the deli could probably tell by my facial expression and the way that I said, "Thanks, ma'am," with my indignant tone, that I was pretty angry. So let's take a look at Milton. He is, again, our make-believe fourth grade character. Milton feels indignant. How might Milton respond in the following situation where he feels angry and insulted? So at family dinners, Milton always had to sit with the little kids at the children's table. Now he is 10 and he hopes and expects to sit with the adults. Then he arrives at next family dinner. And Milton's aunt tells him to take a seat at the kids' table. Milton indignantly says, what do you think? What might be your response if you were Milton? Right, you might try to tell your aunt, but I assumed that now I'm 10, I'd be sitting with the adults. I do not want to sit at the little kids' table. I think I'm being treated unfairly. So just a reminder about ly when we talk about indignant and indignantly. That suffix means that something's done in a certain way, so it does create a new word. So for example, we talked about the word thoroughly, and thorough becomes the word thoroughly, which means in a thorough way or completely. Indignant becomes indignantly, to show that you feel you have been insulted or treated unfairly. So based on what you know about the meaning of the word secure, to fasten or tie firmly, what do you think the word securely means when you add that ly ending? Think to yourself. Right, because ly means done in a certain way, then securely must mean in a way that is secure or in a way that is fastened firmly. That wraps up day 1. See you back tomorrow for day 2.